2, 3, start.
Hello, good morning. By the way, I am Ma'am Zar, Teacher Zar from this school. I am teaching discipline in ideas in applied social sciences. So I believe that I will give some importance and even the effects of students who have been struggling in their studies.
Okay. So, our first question for you, ma'am, is what are the common reasons why do students stop saan na siya? What are the common reasons nga no galisod ang mga bata silang pag-eskwela?
There are a lot of factors. Actually, we already gone with the assessments sa estudyante. Main reason why they have their struggles is number one is financial. Second is family problems. Third is struggling in terms of not easily to catching up with the subject, of course, because naagid siya factors ang gadgets sa mga students and peers, of course, then bullying inside the classroom.
Okay. So, in line sa among topic, ma'am, which is ang socio-economic status of students and how it affects their academic achievement. So, what are the common problems nga gaka-encounter sa isa ka estudyante nga no galisod sila sa ilahang pag-eskwela? Ay, nabalik naman dito. Unsa ang pwede nila buhaton aron nga siguro kanang ma-avoid nila ang, let's say for example,
Dropping out.
kanang yes ma'am, kanang dropping out or kanang pangunang eskwela kay tungod sa financial problem. Unsa imong ma-advise or maingon nga kanang para ma-avoid to siya nga mga problems?
Okay. For those students nga ga problema gid financially, I advise them to have a working job, work as a working student. They can work as a working student or they can have part-times kay labi na kay grade 11 man na ako then kamo grade 12.
Yes, ma'am.
So you can work pwede sa morning, pwede sa afternoon. So kuan nang time management nang good in terms of kanang making monies labi na gyud sa katong mga self-supporting students kay dili lang sa ako ang section, most probably 20% of my population here is self-supporting students.
Yes,
so they were able to manage their time in academ and also for their working sa ilang pag-work good pod.
Okay. So sa among audience ni ma'am is napoy possible nga makakita mga parents. So what can you say about those parents nga kanang ga-struggle pod nga masuportahan ilang mga anak?
Okay, so being a parent, of course, it is our responsibility man gyud nga mo support gyud ta sa ato ang mga bata. But if your student, if imong anak is potentially nga pwede makapangitag trabaho, like example, 16 to 18, 16 and 17 is not allowed to work gyud in legal basis because that is underage. Pero why not basing di ay na ay mga kaila nga pwede sila makapanarbaho miski lang sa minimum time, like example 1 to 3 hours, pila raman po na kahit allowance man lang nga pwede na, or else they will apply their entrepreneurial skills, which is pwede sila mamaligya og kanang something nga pwedeng kanang patok sa mga bata or sa mga students. So pwede kay na nila buhaton or pwede gihapon nga kanang mag-assist sila sa mga teachers. Like example, ang teachers is need man gid og assistance, of course, because of the workload. Pwede sila like try lang mag-apply. So eventually, ako yung working student. So ginahatagan ako siya, not just allowance, but kadag yung maka-sustain gid sa iya as kanang sa ihang pang adlaw-adlaw gid nga panginahanglan sa eskwelahan.
Wow. So, muna namang kuan ma'am. So, that ends our kanang interview. So, ay ma'am.
Kapahan ako eh.
Ay, buyag.
That's so pretty! My God! Ay! Sunday ka sa akong video, be!
Yes, ma'am, sure.